Yeah, so let's start. So yesterday, we have seen about monitoring concepts and why the monitoring is required, and what are the tools that we are going to use for monitoring. So we have seen Grafana Prometheus as a tool which we'll be using for monitoring our systems or applications as well. So and we have seen how the architecture looks like. Agents, exporters will be there, and there'll be Prometheus data source, and from there, yeah, of course, sorry, this is the Prometheus, and from there, we'll be using Grafana to visualize our dashboards and creating alerts as well, so that we'll be getting notified. So that's the architecture. So I think yesterday we have seen until installation of Prometheus, right? So we have seen uh, installing the agents, I mean the exporter, node exporter also one thing, and C advisor, and installing the Prometheus. Since it's a data source, we integrate Prometheus, sorry, these agents into Prometheus, so that Prometheus pull the metrics from the agents. That's what we have seen. So even we ran the small query. Let's see. Wait. Let's. Where is this? Yes. Simply execute a query. It will give you the results. So like you can see, what is the file system? This is the device information. Sorry, the disk information and instance address. This is the what the address, right, we gave in the while integration. So this is the address. You can give it some name also. It will show here. uh, Job exporter, this is the job we have. Node exporter is the job, right? Let's open the configuration again. This is the job, right? That's what it is showing here. See, and this is the endpoint, obviously. That's what you gave. Where is it? This is the name. You can give names here also separately. Let's try that. Just simple. Just simply you can give names. How to give a name, I forgot, sorry. Let's just we have to give a name argument. Say add a label. So we can add a label like this. See, we have targets, obviously. Label, whatever the name, you can give something like that. Anything. Let's say label instance Linux. Or you can give label, let's say name is equal to mask something. So let's follow this procedure. Go here. So we have to change this format little bit. So see, you have to define like these things. So multiple targets. You can write like that. So let's try to change it. And labels, maybe name is equal to node, simply just, sorry, anything. And another target, try to add. Name master, just anything. You can give anything. So obviously it's a name you have to give like this in the codes. Restart. You have to restart, right? Hopefully it should be running up. Yeah, it's running. Let's rename it. Yeah, it's running. How do you know? That's right, totally right. This is the one. Let's refresh this thing. See, there. Let's wait. There will be a name. See, this will go. It will take some time usually. Go to targets. See, there is a name here now. See, you can just filter out by the name. Just like filters. So you may remember. You don't remember the IP, right? Obviously. So you want to access it just by the name. You can add in the queries. You can write the queries by the name. Sorry, not this. So let's set this. You can add filters like this. Let's say here you want to check only a specific name. Name is equal to node. See, master or node. Click node. So just try. So only node will come now. I mean, simply you can add, just add the filters name. I told you, right? Just to add filters, you can add it. See, only one will show with the help of the name. So just to add filters, I mean to identify, because you can't remember with IP address, it's difficult. So simply you can add the names. So just to you know filter out. There will be multiple things. Don't worry, we'll see all those one by one. But for now, we have Prometheus ready. So next step is we have to install Grafana, because I can't see the data like this. I don't want to see data like this. I want to have charts for my data. Visualize easily. Why? Because representation has to be there so that we can understand easily. If there is no representation, if just keep on talking, there is no presentation or something, no one get interest. Obviously, it's difficult to figure out what's happening. But if you have a visual representation of your data, your metrics, it will be easy, right? So Grafana provides that. So all we have to do is install Grafana, and once we install, integrate this Prometheus into Grafana, because Prometheus has the data metrics. Grafana does not have anything. So we have to have the data, right? So Prometheus have it. So we have to integrate Prometheus. So Grafana Docker image. See, it gave the image direct. Enterprise, no, it's not enterprise. Ours is normal, because community version, not enterprise. But this is the command. Let's copy it. We'll change the image, don't worry. Remove the enterprise, because ours is not enterprise. Of course, Grafana runs on 3000 port. So it's pulling the image, obviously. Downloaded. It's created. Let's see. Running. Let's access. What is the port number? Master, right? I'm running it. Obviously, wait. It won't work because I need to add the firewall. Just an UI tool. We're just installing. By default, there won't be. It's blank. There won't be anything inside it. Come on. You remember the port number for Prometheus 90? What is that? 9090. What is the port number for node exporter? I believe it's 9100. I guess it's loading. Let's see. Oh, sorry, wait. I did not allow. It will work now. See, this is Grafana loading. I believe default. Oh yeah. I'm just changing the password. This is the Grafana dashboard, default one. Your user details. You can change the password. You can add email, blah blah blah, whatever you want here, time zone and everything. So this is the default. On the left side you can see the configuration, the settings. So one is administration, you know, the Grafana configuration. Like as an example, you want to integrate, you want to provide authentication to Grafana. You can do that, because in general in organizations we are also using LDAP authentication, because we can't give admin user to everyone, right? So we'll be having LDAP users. So authentication. Let's open this. So there are multiple things. See, Google authentication, generic OAuth, Google, Azure AD, Google authentication, GitLab, GitHub. So we have to integrate any of these tools. Let's say GitHub, it's not enabled, so we have to give the details here so that we can integrate this. Whoever users are there in the GitHub, they will they can able to access. I mean, that's about the administration. General settings, default settings, you can change it. So there will be something called organization in Grafana, organizations. So what happens is like you can create your own organization, and under every organization there will be dashboards. Let's say I have a company inside, and I have sub companies, small companies, sub parts inside my companies. Or let's say I have a company and I have multiple teams. So what I do to differentiate them, I'll create multiple organizations like this, and I'll you know create my dashboards, or whatever my data within those organizations. If you see, I have one organization called Pressage. Let's add a new one. Anything, maybe test, anything. It does not really matter. I told you, right? So we are having multiple organizations. Select this, save it. This is one of the feature in Grafana. Sorry, come on. Let's go to organizations again. See, new organization. You can create it. See here, each organizations contain their own dashboards, data sources, configuration, which cannot be shared between the organizations. See, what happens is like we have multiple organizations. We want to maintain them separately. Imagine like Kubernetes namespace. So in Kubernetes namespace, what we do, we just create separate namespaces within the same cluster only, and we run them separately. Correct? That's what we do. But they are in the same cluster. We just isolating them, differentiating them based on the teams. It can be here also same thing with organizations. Same Grafana only. We are with organizations. We are just separating. Sorry, what is that? Our dashboards. That's it. So that my team will use this organization, they'll work on that, they'll see the results. Other team is there, they'll work on something like that, just to differentiate. And this is overall general settings. So you can't change the settings directly here. Of course, you can see here there will be configuration file called grafana.ini within the container /etc/grafana/grafana.ini. That is the path. If you want to change something, change in the file and restart that Grafana, the container. The change will reflect here, but you can't change anything here. And there is something called plugins. So if you go to plugins, there are multiple plugins. If you see here, so if you want to use something, if you want to integrate something with Grafana, you can do it here. Anything. So let's say there is Amazon Redshift or something. So of course we don't know these tools, mostly Azure DevOps, let's say here. So if you want to integrate anything, if you want to use anything, you can simply install a plugin. There is something called CloudWatch plugin. Okay, it's already installed. It's already installed, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. So if you want to do something, you can simply install a plugin, figure out the plugin. It's already installed. See? So figure out the plugin which you want and install it. GitHub, see, GitHub plugin. You have to install it and you have to sign in, obviously. There are so many plugins, depends on your use case. So if you want something, come here and install it if required. If not required, so no need to install. Connections is where we add a new data sources. As I told you, right? Grafana is just an UI tool. There is nothing inside it. Just some random plugins, some configuration. There is no data. Where is the data? In Prometheus. How do we get the data from Prometheus to Grafana? By integrating Prometheus. By integrating Prometheus into Grafana. How do we integrate? So with the help of these connections only. So see the data sources. There is no data source. If you add a data source, let's just click on it. What is the type of data source you want? There are so many, see, available again. What is you want? Prometheus. Where is this? First one, because it's the base default one. Select the Prometheus and it's opening here. You have to give the URL. So what is the URL of Prometheus? I think Grafana and Prometheus are running in same machine, so localhost should be fine. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. And first you can give some name, Prometheus something, Prometheus, anything, Prometheus simply. This is the URL. So this Grafana, when you just simply save it, Grafana tries to talk to this URL, and if it is working, able to connect, then it's fine. If it is not, it will throw error. It can't able to connect. So you have to make sure Grafana can able to connect. And if you have any authentication to Prometheus, you can simply use here. But of course we don't have anything, so you can ignore it. And that's it. Just simply save and test. Connection refused. Localhost 9090 something blah 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 something. So it did not work, I guess. So what you do? Add the IP address 54.171.6.85. I believe this should be fine. See, it worked. Successfully queried. With localhost it is not working as expected, but with IP it worked. See, now we got our data source. Now what happens with Prometheus queries? We have Prometheus queries, right? As I told you, one of the example, we can create our own dashboards. That is one of the approach. So that we'll see. Before, there is one more approach. You don't need to create dashboards at all. Grafana have the dashboards by default. You can simply download the dashboards and you can use them. That is also one approach. Easy way, I would say. Let's go to home. There is nothing. Let's go to dashboards. Nothing, obviously. You can create your own dashboards. So there are add dashboard, add visualization, sorry. If you add it, select the data source, obviously. So this is how you have to create from scratch. Let's do this again later. Let's delete this. So you can simply create your own dashboards, or you can simply import it. So let's say node exporter, right? Node export dashboard by default it gave for us. So usually node exporter, this where is it? Yeah, see, it gave the versions to you. You can simply download the dashboard. Dashboard content is nothing but a JSON file. See, it's just a JSON file. So so dashboard format is in JSON file. You simply upload here, import a dashboard, right? Simply upload your dashboard. Discard. Upload a JSON file. Where is it? Downloads. Yes. Folders dashboard. Okay. Prometheus. What is the data source? I have to select the Prometheus. Automatically it fetches the data from Prometheus, because I'll show you the JSON file. What there will be Prometheus queries inside it. See the dashboard. Dashboard came, right? See how easy it is. Let's say this one. See, the data came. See, I didn't do anything, right? I did not created any of this. Automatically it came because we just imported the dashboard. Grafana already gave so many things for us. So let's open the JSON file. What happens here? Open with always open. See this is the JSON format. There will be queries also, Prometheus queries to fetch everything. See, Prometheus queries, just filtering it out. Of course, these are the queries you can write by your own also, that is fine. If you don't know, you can figure it out, don't worry. See, this is the filter, I'm just adding the filter. I can edit this also. Edit, see, settings, dashboard, this is the dashboard settings. What is the name of the dashboard? You can change it. Linux servers. Simply, I'm just changing it. You can add any description. See, this is the default thing. I did not do anything. And these are the annotations, variables. See, these are the labels. I'll show you what are those labels. Let's save dashboard. Save it. Go to Linux server dashboard. See, these are the labels, right? Data source, job, host. These are the variables. I mean labels for the. It's just like what do you say? Filters, correct? You can change the filters also here. Just simply go to settings, dashboard, variables. These are the one, right? You're seeing data source, job, node exporter. You can simply change it. If you know this, you can simply change it. That is also fine. So what can we change here? Job labels, can we change? Maybe with the name. Let's see this. Blah 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 blah. Now let's go to here. See, instead of IP address, we can filter out by name. See, it's easy, right? Of course, IP we don't remember obviously, so we can filter out by name. So like this, you can change the filters also. So you don't no need to worry about like whether this works or not, because these are all the filters you can use. I'll change back to instance. 1 minute. Yeah, I saved it. It'll come. It'll take some time. It'll come. This is the dashboard. Like not only this one, C advisor also dashboard will be there. CADVS or dashboard, Grafana dashboard. Of course, we have C advisor, right? Let's see. See, they have one version. This is the dashboard. Let's download. What is this? 1428. Okay. So simply, I'll go to dashboards. New one, new dashboard. Import. Discard. Sorry. Upload JSON file. I think this one. Open. Prometheus. Of course, Prometheus. What is the folder? Okay. What is the name? Containers. The advisor is to monitor the containers resources, obviously. See, what are the containers? These are two are the containers, right? You can change the host here. Of course, C advisor we ran only in one server, not in master. Let's say I want to check the node exporter resources. See, CPU usage, memory usage. See, see how cool it is, right? We don't need to create anything. We can simply import it. So this is one approach to have dashboards. Let's go back to dashboards. See, two dashboards are there, but you can create your own also. Let's say you want something new dashboard, add visualization. Prometheus is the data source. Of course, you have to select the data source, right? That's where the data comes. Now what you have to do is, you have to write Prometheus query. First thing, choose a dashboard which you want. On the left side, what is the title of the panel? Maybe disk usage, something. Transparent background you want. Anything, just depends on you. There will be, where is it? Come on, visualizations. Where I can see that. Panel links, no. Tooltip, no. Where the hell is that? Yeah, you can see. Sorry, wait. Time series same things. You can change anything. These are the types of charts available. Let's say I want a bar pie chart. Pie chart will come. Now I have to add the query here. Where to add the query? Here I have to add the query. What is the metric you want? CPU? Mm, sorry, disk, right? Sorry, my bad. Disk. Node disk. Node disk. What is the query I forgot here? Node file system, sorry. Node file system available bytes. Where is this edit panel? You can simply node file system available bytes. Label, you can have a label, select value. Which one you want, master or node? Maybe node. So this is the query. Data will come here. Why the hell data is not came? Let's see. Last 30 minutes. See, the data came right. Of course, last 6 hours the server was switched off. My bad, sorry. See, the data is here. But if you observe, I'm fetching from node only. So the name is node slash mount points are different. See, if I want only one mount point, I can add here. Place mount point is equal to what is it, slash, right? Run query. See, mount point how much it is. Like this I can able to. Let's say I want to change it. I didn't like the chart. See, like this. Gosh, like this. See, save it. Save disk usage and save the dashboard. Let's go to dashboard. New dashboard. I mean the name I just gave a new dashboard. You can simply drag and drop. See, like this you can do anything. You can have one more panel, one more visualization. Maybe let's say memory. Select memory or container memory is saying maybe node memory. Node memory. These are all the memory things. Let's say one node memory active bytes. Label is equal to name. You can filter out by instance or by the job name. Of course, you have the job name as node exporter, or you can buy the name. Name is easy, so I'm filtering out with the name. Data will come if I run the query. See, data is here. You didn't like this? Change the format to stats. See, change the format to pie chart. Anything your wish. Save it. Of course, you have to give some name. Panel options. What is the name? Memory. Simply save it. Done. Go to dashboard. See, now we have uh, two queries. Like that, you can have your own dashboard. Or let's say we can't. It's okay. I can't do it. Import your dashboard simply. Yeah, I told you, right? Download the dashboard. Dashboards are available by default. It's a Jenkins dashboard Grafana. Of course, we don't have Jenkins exporter. See, Jenkins dashboard Grafana. See, it gave you. Simply download, upload. That's how it is. That's how simple it is. So let's change the dashboard name. Simply not new, custom. Just not that custom, general. Custom dashboard which we created by our own. See, like this. Like this, you can have manage your Grafana. I mean, create your own dashboards or import them like this. I hope it's clear. I mean, so is it clear? So yeah,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
sorry, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So like this, you can create your own dashboards. You can bookmark them also, so that it will come here. That is also there. Bookmarks you make as a favorite. Dashboard style. Let's go to bookmarks, favorites. It came here like this. You can simply uncheck this. It will come. Like you can figure it out, easily. That's how. So that's how you generally use. Sorry. That's how you generally use Grafana. We are also using the same thing. So we have dashboards to monitor Kubernetes pods. So cAdvisor, if you have cluster, cAdvisor automatically monitors the pods. It will track each and every containers. Node exporter is there. We have Linux machines, so node exporter we are using. Windows exporter we are using. We have Windows machines also. We are using Jenkins exporter because we have Jenkins machines, around 10 to 12 Jenkins servers are there. Servers, not nodes. So we are using Jenkins, and we are using Nginx exporter, Apache JMS exporter. We have Java, and we have I think Django exporter for Python. There are multiple things. I told you, right? Depends on your use case. What you want to monitor, pick that agent, run that agent, check that how to configure and do it. Integrate with Prometheus. If there is a dashboard available, import that, use it in Grafana. If there is no dashboard, create by your own. That's how easy it is. I'm just showing one basic example. So it depends on use case. You can have more examples. So is it clear? So sorry, yeah. Is it clear before moving on? And of course, I want to show you organizations. I told you, right? There are two organizations, test and test agile. In the test organization, I create, sorry, dashboards. I created dashboards in test organization. Let's go to test agile, dashboards. Why there is a local host, obviously, sorry, my bad. There won't be anything. Is there bookmarks? Is there star? Nothing, right? See, no dashboards. You know why? Because we created the dashboards in a test organization. Come on, man, why this is the. Sometimes it happens like that. I have to figure it out. See, in the test organization we have three, but in TrustAgile no, because we created the dashboards in that. So how do I just created simply like this. Simply let's go change the auto in the organization. Go to dashboards. Obviously it will throw error. Yeah. Create your own dashboards. Imports. You want to import? Import it. What is the something test d dashboard? DB means dashboard. Sorry. Select. There is no data source. If you observe, why? Because the data source is belong to test the organization, not to this one, the new organization. So you have to add integrate again for this new data source. Go to data source. See, there is no data source. Add it. Select. Come on. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. You have to give a URL and save on test. Just like I told you earlier. So that's how you do it. Is it clear?
Yes. So that if we have maintained an organization
If
wise,
I mean,
that we can able to share
let's
it
say
with
I'm a
the
user.
users,
Let's say
right?
users.
The
Go to
specific
users.
user only can
Admin user.
access.
Let's say this admin user can access both organizations. See, I'll create my own user. I forgot to show you. New user. I'll create a new user. Let's say test user. Something email blah 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 something username test blah 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 whatever it is. Anyway, we don't log in with that. This user we can give permissions to organizations. See, currently this user belongs to test agile, right? Add user to organization. What organization? Test organization. Viewer maybe admin, editor maybe. Apply. Now this user can access both organizations. Similar way, an user in Grafana can access multiple organizations based on whatever the permissions they have. Got it? So like this. And of course there are multiple roles you can choose. Viewer, editor that admin. Viewer means he can just view it. He can't do anything, any changes. Editor means he can change, but he cannot delete it. He cannot, add new users, these kind of things, add new database, data sources, sorry, dashboards like that. Admin can do anything, obviously. So that's about. So that's all. Is it clear? So one user can access any organization.
Okay.
Depends on how you give the access. Is it clear? So that's about Grafana.
Yeah, yes.
I know it may be very new, the UI and all of this, but it's very simple. It's just very static. So install Grafana, add the data source, from this data source to Grafana, and create your own dashboards. Import the existing ones. Try practice few things. You'll understand it. It's very easy. See, this is one of the dashboard. You can track it. I don't know which dashboard it belongs to. I mean, whatever the which use case, but these kind of dashboards are also available. I told you, it depends on your use case, what you want to use. Got it? So Jenkins, I told you, Jenkins also you can see like this. It will come like this. Same thing. For we also have. It will show you how much memory free, total jobs, successful jobs, failed, aborted, unstable jobs. CPU usage, how many nodes are offline, Jenkins nodes. What is the Jenkins status? I mean, overall health is it good or bad? It will show everything, Jenkins information. That's how it is. So, see, is it cool? Isn't it cool, really, to have like this? Why, we have this, we have to see, right, run a query, see the data in lines. Instead of that, I just, sorry, test, go to test. Obviously, it will fail, that's fine. There is some issue in Grafana side, not from our side. When we switch organizations, when we click on dashboards, it's not loading for the first time. So this simply we can have this kind of dashboards. See, now it is better instead of like this. Isn't it cool? This is an it's showing three, but we only have two, right? Have you observed it? This is the node. This is the master. But what is this? This is the node old IP. It's taking from cache. Prometheus is still loading from cache. It will take some time, half an hour or 1 hour. It will remove it slowly. Don't worry about that. That's why there is no data. If you just click on this one, this server exists. See the data. You can expand this. I mean, I didn't do it. It's huge thing. Expand everything. You can expand everything. So it will show every information for you. Got it? See, is it cool? See, that's how it is. Go back to home. Change organization if you want. Create your own dashboards. Integrate it. Not just Prometheus. There are multiple data sources available. Add a new data source. See how many are there. See, based on the plugins I told you, right? If you install a plugin, the option will come here and you can do it. Sumo Logic one tool, Zendesk is there, Snowflake also there, Splunk, Salesforce, SAP also there, PagerDuty something, Oracle also there, MongoDB, Jira also there, you might have heard GitLab, Datadog. See how many are there, Azure DevOps. There are so many tools. I'm telling you, right? Install a plugin, the option will come to you. Just like Jenkins. If you install a plugin in Jenkins, the option will come, right, to integrate any tool. Similar, same thing here. Install a plugin, the option will come, integrate the data source. That's it. That's how it is. So, yeah, sorry. That's about Grafana and how to integrate Prometheus and all everything. Tomorrow we have a new topic called Alert Manager. I mean, sorry, it is part of this stack only. We will see that tomorrow. It's okay. It's already 8 o'clock. I don't want to, waste your time. We'll see that tomorrow. It's a small topic only. We'll see tomorrow. So, alright then. So, any doubts so far? You know, So yes, do practice. Let me know any doubts, and
Mm,
please
not
try to
now.
join by 7:05 at least, because it'll extend sometimes. I'll usually have meetings at 8 o'clock sometimes, 8:15 sometimes. So try to join. I will try to close early as possible. Okay. All right then. Bye. Bye all. Have a nice day.
Sure, sure.